I'm gonna greet you soon enough. Okay, I guess that didn't catch or something. I said I'm gonna greet you soon enough. On top of it all, I hear there's some YouTube changes. Now I am not worried about monetization, of course, but I am worried about the reach, and I don't know what that is, but and why that is, but I don't know if I'm shadow banned or what, but I guess in a way I understand. They wanna hide these inconvenient truths, you know, keep it in basement and feed it fish heads. I'm talking of course about low level PvP. I'm gonna greet you in a old EU WoW tradition that is slowly being forgotten. People are being more pragmatic and less cheerful. Hey guys, Happy New York. Now, people are being positive about new expansion. Now, you will hear why I have checked forums lately. There seems to be a plethora of bugs. Now, I don't think that Blizzard has, you know, called anyone and told them if we go down, you go down with us. I think it's a thought that some might have had. You know, no WoW, no content, no monies, no dollars. But let me not get ahead of myself too long. We're gonna stay here for a while. There's bad results when I move. I thought I had the complete flight path, but I guess not. One of the things I wanna show you is the place, that stone pillar where the chairs to get ported to Pandaria are. I talked about it before and I did it recently, and there's no spirit healer on top of it anymore. Don't know when that got changed. I believe and hope that was not intentional, that it was a result of some spaghetti code, because you know, if it's not, that would be some new post on Reddit downvoting level of petty, maybe even some Reddit mod levels. And this is, I'm afraid that this is gonna be about some bitter stuff. Okay, maybe let's go right into it. I totally forgot what I was talking about. So I'm talking about here, of course, about the experience debuff, bug, abuse, call it what you want. Apparently, how you get it is by, I'm guessing someone decided to treat himself with a New Year's present. I'm guessing, you know, thoughts come to me with time. There were those New Year sales, and I think some character transfers were a part of it, and it seems to me that someone decided to treat himself with a nice little debuff. You get it by parting up with a character that has XP experience disabled, and being in a party with him you get experience debuff, so a lot less experience gains. and and then that character gets transferred, realm transferred, and the one with the debuff stays with the debuff forever. It says 5 minutes left, but that's just optical illusion. That debuff stays apparently forever, and not only that, but exploiters usually leave at the end of the battleground, making those experience gains even less. Now, how that works, I'm not sure either, because long ago I used to DC a lot, and whenever I would go back, I had all the spoils of war, the loot if we won and the experience, so that was good for me. I don't know how it works for them. And on one occasion, and this is to prove how broken this is, they almost had a 3-0 win, but then the exploiter left too soon, and in the I don't know how many minutes, 4 or 5 we had left, we won 3-2. That's how big of a difference that is. Okay, let's just stay like this. I don't care. I wanna be done with this. This is not something I like to go into. And before stream I checked some stuff and I got triggered again. So let's go right back into it again. Now, what's going on? There are 2 characters on Storm Scale that I have met personally. Roadrunner and Miur. Now, I will go into game right now to type that out. I hope you can catch that. So first one is like Roadrunner but without the last R. The second one is Miur. Now, it might, with this spelling as well, the second one, Miur, might mean bubble, which would place him in Dalmatia. Now, whether that is true or just speculation on my part, that is for Blizzard to know, and maybe some of his personal or in-game acquaintances, just putting it out there. So firstly I met the first one, and I was wondering, he's eating that debuff, that's kinda, what does he do? But then I guess it's the same person on Stormscale server, and like I said, he probably, I can only speculate, is it legacy loot, 1 main, 2 alts, what's going on there, but I speculate that is the same person, same server, some old PvPer I guess that still wants that advantage, because the bracket is dead. Nobody wants to, as far as I know, I think that's pretty safe assumption. Nobody wants to play against 29s fully geared. So I knew of the throwaway tunes, but let's go back into this. So 2 hunters with we are here, Warlords of Draenor gear. They're level 16 at the moment. I checked that before stream as well. They were that for a long time. When they joined, for how long this is going on, I leveled a toon. I always level in a battleground from 11 to 20, mostly losses, and I was done. And they're probably in there before I joined, and they're still there. Couple of days I didn't meet them, and I thought, okay, this is done, but apparently not, and I don't know if they're still there. So like I said, those are two hunters, warlords, mostly epic gear, and plus they're hunters, so they can pretty much solo, because those are random battlegrounds with people with no gear, no organization, no nothing, so they can, solo waves of players, 3, 4, 5, I don't know, just solo them. They will respawn, and they will solo them in waves. Like I said, one game he left too soon, and it was a landslide. So that's the amount of difference it makes. So let me just double check if I have said everything correctly, do some TLDR thing. I told you how you achieve that bug. I told you what's going on there. Hunters, epic gear, and they leave. So I guess that's the gist of it. Yeah, people, if you think somebody's saying, oh, that guy's so good, nobody says that. They say quite the opposite. I will not go into details, but a lot of wondering of his well-being and stuff. Sometimes someone asks, first, people don't understand, and okay, let's go into that. They don't understand the concept. Then because one of the games I joined, and I guess someone left, and right after I joined, somebody said about that guy, good luck, I'm gone. So that person left as well, and then people started wondering what's going on, what is that guy talking about. And then I checked the names of the player team. When I saw it, okay, everything was clear to me. And people, why is he doing that? And then after the first wave, they said, oh, okay, that's why. And everybody is full of negativity. I mean, some people are more rational, they just say don't respawn and move on. But I guess that's why he has an alt too. And I'm guessing there are 3 battlegrounds going on in the evening, at least, because at evening they come out at night. This is where you will meet this kind of behavior the most. So earlier in the day you have more chances of having a normal battleground, and I guess in a way it's better for them to be in game than to be in the streets, though those 4th graders can be tricky. Maybe I should move a bit. I thought I had a flat path, but I guess not. Okay. Give me a minute here. That's the most extreme one. Okay, now I guess I can ramble a bit. This is the main part. There will be other things, but this was the main thing. I guess I can do this now. So this is what was going on for me, and then we'll go into other stuff. I don't know, I noticed that, you know, I'm not being referenced, so that's okay, but I'm not gonna, I mean I am, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much in the future. And I know I can be a bit rambly, but that's not gonna stop. And you know, people that can cherry pick better, they will be better off. Other people, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Yeah, so there was that free time, and I of course had a thought. I had that one toon that I wanted to delete, but I decided that I might need it, so I decided to level it. So I sent it, you know, some enchants, and sadly I forgot. I didn't want to bother with it at all, but I decided to at least, you know, send the regular ones. I didn't send the shoulder one. And you know, I did play around with the, I didn't really play around, I just picked some nice looking talents. There's some interesting results there. You know, people are mostly focused on Stunlock, one shot, Dream, Macro, but there's some other options. So I was without any gear, and I didn't want to be a hypocrite. I usually, you know, talk about how do people have no gear, and I guess that's how, because I leveled it through those event dailies. Got to level 11. And then I remembered there are those, you know, vendor greens, and I'm talking about Azeroth ones, and I here recommend wolf bracers. A lot of those will be cloth ones, so everybody can use them. Wolf bracers give you 2 I don't know about strength, but they do give you agility and intellect, also stamina, so 4 stat. And then I think it's at level 14 that you get, I'll show that on the map later, Pandaria ones. And that's why we're here. That's when I came here to take the portal. I don't want to do intro quests. First I died stupidly while waiting to drown. Far away, too far away. I noticed there are no spirit healer anymore at the top. So I thought, you know, maybe it's a... maybe let's check it, double check it, then triple check it. I died at the basin and at the base. And there's no spirit healer there anymore. What's going on there? I have no clue. So, like I said, after I went into Pandaria, bought those greens. And when I got into Battleground, I saw most people have no gear at all. But that was a not true. Because sure, most of the time half people, more than half will have gear on. But there are people that are going all out, you know, buying, you know, Dragonling trinkets. And I'm not sure, there was a guy with a white belt with the healing injector, which is not too hard to obtain, but that may also mean that maybe the trade glitch bug is back in some way. And you know, the difference is drastic, of course. I guess with the bracket separation, some people were not happy and decided to go into leveling bracket, which is not too unheard of. I was surprised before the changes that it didn't happen more often. There were people in the 20 to 29 bracket leveling through with the good gear. Also, people from 20 bracket, you know, parting up and being in the 10 to 19, but they weren't as good. This is, I guess, a lot better, especially now. I know that free-to-plays, they'll probably get to 20 and then delete 2. Not something I'm into. I did this, and you know, at 19 I said, you know, this level and I am out of this thing. And I don't know if the payer players continue. I guess they do, because I did check the forum before the stream. Yeah, I almost totally forgot to talk about that. So people, you know, complain and say a lot, but they do nothing about it. Many of them have no clue what's going on. Now, there is a possibility of the dual boxing trolls that are gonna try to downplay it, maybe even on the forum. But in general, people have no clue what's going on. They are wondering, but they have no clue, and only 2 forum posts are made. One free-to-play friendly, one on the... okay, that one is on the... I think it's the customer service or something. The other one is on the Battleground subsection of the forum. Only paying customers can reply there, though both of them are not really that visited. And that's the thing. Like I said, it seems that there's a buggy mess of the new expansion. I hope I don't lose, but let's not go into that. For example, you can't see anymore the... okay, this is bothering me. You can't see anymore the flag carrier frames. They are gone. So what does that tell you? Now these things, it's vacation going on, you can, that might be it, but it seems to me that, and I know with Diablo, you know, they have people leaving, developers. My point is, someone that leaves out flag carrier frames doesn't know much about the game. Now, maybe it's because it's someone that PvEs, but they should know about that. So my point is that they're probably hiring people that know nothing about the game, which means it's the, you know, real bad. Before you used to have fans that would decide to work for less money, but because on the game they love, and that resource seems to be depleted. And this is why I hate talking in the morning, because internet is bad and there's a lot of sounds, keeps me not concentrated. Yeah, 2 forum topics, and on one, I don't know if that's thread hijack or something, is being spun around. Hunters are broken, that's why he chose them. But there are other hunters, and even those guys, or that guy, dies easy. But the thing is, you need to get to that point, because if he can kill you a lot sooner than you can heal him. And you know, aim shot is broken, but he can use anything and you will die fast. So being spun about him being a hunter, and not that he's abusing, that he's exploiter, I don't know, is that malicious or just not being knowledgeable. Hunters are broken, but the issue here is the exploit and the gear, because I doubt that he would get that gear only for an hour of gameplay. Because like I said, I mostly lost and I leveled relatively fast, and he wins battlegrounds by himself. So if you want, you can go on EU and check those topics, posts. Though usually, you know, more of the exploiters go there. And I guess, is it the Spaceballs movie? Something like that. When there's a quote, you know, evil will win because the good is dumb. And evil is dumb too, but they are more entrepreneurial, I guess. And that's also a point. Blizzard does nothing about this. This has been going on for years, expansions, and this is private servers do something about it. They don't. And you know, they say, you know, they change, they listen. What happened with the community council? They change, they listen. It's the same. It's the same. And I don't know what I started talking before. I can't remember. Though I think I have talked. Yeah, I don't know if you use uBlock or not, and then I don't know if I get any or how many commercials. So, you know, shit, fuck, ass. Just, you know, if there are commercials, let's get rid of them. You can still get to that place with the glider. I'll try to do it now. Let's save that for last. And also I probably forgot a bunch of things. I hope I said mostly main things, but I mentioned already 2 exploits. Let's mention one also, though this one is probably obsolete. So there are 2 ways to get to the higher level content and get, I don't know, reputation or gear without item level requirement. Not item. Higher item level with no level requirement. One is, I guess, there's some recruiter friend summoning feature, and I think there was a Reddit post, something like level 1 in the more. So there, level 1 was summoned with the recruit a friend summoning feature. I don't know much about that one. The other one is you go into a battleground where you are artificially scaled to a higher level. So depending on where you wanna go, it can be, you know, epic battleground, Korak's revenge. I forgot the level of those, but if you are okay with some, you can go to the, you know, 20 to 29, so you get, you know, above 25 level. And then from that battleground you get summoned by a warlock where you wanna go. So if it's some dungeon that's, you know, requires higher level than 20, you go 20 to 29. I mean, I guess XP of epic battlegrounds don't pop anymore, but if you were to go into epic one or Korak's revenge, you could get summoned to whatever those levels are. I don't know, 40, 50, 60, I'm not sure. Maybe that can be used even now, not sure there either. So that's, I guess, the main things. Now I'll try to get it right and glide to that place, and then I will bid you farewell. You don't have to go this high, you can just walk to a place to glide from. I'm not sure where that is, so I guess it's better to have some height advantage. I don't know, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna stay on a bit more, but
see you soon. Real soon.
let's hang out, chill. How was your day? You know, we always talk about these bad things How about just, you know, chillaxing? Do some ASMR. Have fun. That's where the, not there, but here was where the spirit healer used to be. Not anymore. So we're gonna end this a bit differently.
What are we without the sky?